Welcome to summer! So what I've been doing, a couple of things. Digging, more digging. Skip number 3, full. Another one coming tomorrow. But that's not a problem. Digging, anyone can dig, it's easy, isn't it? Show you how I'm doing over here. Been a bit rubbish picking up the GoPro actually, just because it's been an absolute nightmare. And I've been stressing. This is what we're looking like over here. Pretty much there now. So I need to get another skip. The edge of the filter room, so that's the edge of the pond, is sort of here. But the actual door to the filter room is going to be about 1 metre to 2 metres this side. So I'll need to excavate all of this and get some kind of level on it all and lose this lot. But yeah, nearly there now. Thank the Lord. It's been hard work. It's the roots that have been the issue. Because there was a load of trees there and obviously the mega hedge, it's been an absolute nightmare. But that's not the nightmare from today. This is today's nightmare. And a bit of a clear out as well. This is the nightmare. So I need to get the waste pipe run from the wastewater from the pond. So I'm going to run a drain line here and then connect into one of these drains. That's the soil waste from the house. That's just from the sink and the bath, so they must connect together. But so I started to dig this morning. We have a problem. I can't believe how much soil came out of this small hole. The actual main pipe, soil pipe to the house, sorry viewers, is cracked. So I had to carefully take that out. This was actually encased in concrete by someone that lived here before. They thought they was fixing the leak by just covering everything with concrete. Taking me about an hour to chip away at it and not smash the hell out of this pipe. But it turns out actually this pipe is cracked as well on that lip bit there. So we can't use the loo at the minute. And I'm still no nearer to sorting my waste run out. But a mate of mine that's a plumber has given me the part I need to buy to slot into there to fix that. So I'm just off to get that right now. And some more pipe because I'm going to be short. Only about 20-30 mil, but I've had to buy a 1 metre length. Luckily they screw fix sell short lengths. I just can't believe that. So yeah, I found where the pipe run goes over here somewhere, and I presume that goes over here somewhere as well and then connects and goes to a drain. There's a drain just behind that pergola over the fire seating area. So unintentional few hours wasted trying to fix the bloody drain. Anyway, fish wise, fish are loving it. 20 degrees, bit of food going in, they're happy. I just want to eat at the minute, as probably everyone's fish do, as soon as the temp's up. I need to talk about that bad boy. I'll save that for another video. I need to I'll keep that separate, I think. It's looking a bit better, but it's not cured. So Frank's going to be buying me a new fish. No. And I need to arrange the giveaway for that. It's probably going to be more than 2 weeks. So if you haven't seen that, watch that video up here. We'll be able to go out trying to fix it. So that's it really. Just as I say, I've been digging, filling skips, enjoying the sun and getting sunburnt because it's been absolutely roasting. Anyway, right, off to Screwfix. Going to get an ice cream on the way as well, even though I look like a right tramp, but hey ho. and I'll pick you up later. Bye. Let's look at the fish, because this is the nice thing. Notice now the water's changed the temperature quite a bit. The achiever is darkening up nicely. It's been absolutely, as I said earlier, roasting. I spent all day sorting out my pipe, so I've managed to... Absolute nightmare. So this originally started with trying to find the waste pipe, so I found it, then I repaired took all the concrete off that the previous people had put in to stop the leak, got a fitting for that old casement, a new bit of pipe, got all that sorted. Now I've got a hole here, so I had a look. The actual drain runs to next door. The manhole cover is literally the other side of this fence here by the hedge, so I'm digging down here because I need to tap into that pipe for my waste from the pond. You know what, I've now given up. It's too hot, even though it's in the shade here, but I've been out all day. I've had enough. It's about 6 o'clock now, so I'm gonna have some dinner. I'm back to work tomorrow. I've had 6 days off. I don't really feel like I've achieved anything. Been one of those long weekends, well, week off really. But that's just every time I look out, it's just mess. So back on it tomorrow. New skip arrives tomorrow. I will envisage I'll be filling that sharpish. I need to finish that hole, and then need to get some pipe work delivered to connect the waste. So yes, right. That's me. I've had enough. Bye. Good afternoon. So, yes, I'm well aware I've not been picking up the GoPro and my content has massively dropped off, but I'm just... Oh, man. Honestly, I'm so stressing about this rebuild and ordering everything and getting it all done on time. I've just... couldn't be bothered, I'll be honest with you. So a couple of clips you've just seen was filmed, was there a bank holiday? I can't even remember when it was, a couple of weeks back now, and I haven't really done a lot since. The only stuff that I've put out, I've managed to finally get some of the Adam Buyer or the Buyer Koi Farm clips out. Now I've got a couple more little videos of that to finish off editing at some point. God knows when I'm going to find the time this week. Could be doing it now instead of talking to you lot. So sorry about that. Just everything's got to me. I've been digging, and if I've not been digging, I've probably gone out on a bike ride, even though that suffered. And if I've not been doing that, I've been working. And if I've not been doing that, I'm sleeping. Anyway, so enough of the moaning. The pond build date will now... The date has now moved. Lee had a bit of a cancellation in his schedule, so he's moved me forward. Which is why the panic has ensued when he told me that a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. So I've been needing to get stuff done, stuff ordered and stuff finalised. So that's now been brought forward to... Lee is now arriving on the 16th of June. Wow. So you'll see this Saturday next week. That's when it's all kicking off. So I've got a lot to do still. Got to arrange me temporary pool, I've got to arrange me temporary filtration, I've got to get water in it. Relatively easy. I've had to make decisions on pond facings, new copings, everything that goes with it, which I was sort of putting off and have now sort of been pushed into making a decision, which is all what I was doing last week. I've had my Sparky mate round, getting just to give him a heads up about what will need doing. Luckily he's away most of July, it's going to be done before then. So, but he's come round and we've just discussed what I want doing, what I want fitting, and where I want to do it. So he's booked in, and I had to make a decision on the waste water situation, which I saw a minute ago from the previous pickup of the GoPro, when I had the cracked pipe which I repaired, and then I was digging down to tap into the waste pipe. So I'm not doing that now. I'll explain that in a minute, what and how I'm going to do it, and I'll show you where I'm at with the dig, the big dig. We'll have a look, and then yeah, you can just laugh at me, because all I've been doing is, it doesn't really seem like I've been achieving a lot, but I've moved now. I'm about halfway through skip 4, so 4 skips full of soil is what I've taken out. Absolutely unreal, mental. It just triples. You put the spade in, you put it in the skip, it's triple the size. It's absolutely unbelievable. So I'll take you around the back, we'll have a look at what's going on with the dig. I'll show you and talk about what I'm going to do with the drain, and then I've had starting to have deliveries now. I'm probably, no doubt, over the next week I'm going to have something turning up every day. Spent a fortune on electrical stuff at Screwfix yesterday. Some light switches, lighting, there's still a few things that I've forgotten about, waterproof switch boxes, etc. And just bits and bobs, all the little things that you know you need to buy, which you've been putting off. Well, I do, and I've now got me ass into gear and got that sorted. Anyway, so let's go and have a look. I just can't believe how big that mud pile is for that small hole. So I was going to tee into that and run a pipe all the way along here up to the pond. I'm not going to do that now. Basically, I've dug a hole which I'm now just going to fill back up. What I am going to do is put a barrow, or make a sump, a block built sump or something over here at the back of the filter house, and I've just ordered some flexible pipe which I'm going to tuck under the fence. So I'm going to have a solid handling pump in the bottom of the barrel, connected to the flexible 1.5" hose which is under here, and then I'm just going to pump it up to that drain there, which then goes to there's another pipe that runs to the manhole that I explained earlier, which is behind, just behind us here. So no more digging. I haven't got to do any digging here, other than I've got to dig a trench for me steel wired cable, because at the minute the pond's just connected up via 6mm stuff, which we're not going to do. We're going to do it right, which is buried but nowhere near deep enough, I would have thought. So that's that bit. So I'm just going to that into there. Hopefully that just gets done. Don't know who by, me. So we'll go round here and have a look at what we're doing here. I'll tell you what, it's been crazy. Weeds. Look at all of this bindweed. Look at it. It's gone, obviously, because it's roasting hot and we've had rain. It's gone mental. But I'm not worried about that at the minute. Over here. So, drum's going to be sitting here. We're going to chase a new bottom drain channel and come out down here somewhere. So the drum will be sitting here. The wastewater from the drum is going to go out of the wall of the filter house here into a barrel with a sump pump in it, and then, as I say, the flexible hose all up there to that drain. So it'll have a float switch on it. As soon as the barrel fills up, it'll pump it out. Job done. No digging, nice and easy. And that'll do for me pond overflow and for drum wastewater. I've already looked, solid handling pumps up to 30mm in size of bits of bobs, 70 quid max, 80 quid, well not max, you can spend a fortune like you can with anything, but probably 60-70 quid will get me sorted on that. So also now got a trench here, bit more digging to do. That needs to finish pretty much about here, amazingly. So that finish about there, and then there'll be another trench about there. But I can't do this bit until we remove that, and that'll happen when the fish are in their temporary home. That's a whole new mega bit of a ball ache, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So yeah, nearly there with the dig. Just need to take a bit more, scalp a bit more of the soil off the top. It's a little bit too high, because by the time we put I think we're putting a 6-inch base on, and then the new pond height will be up here somewhere. We're going an extra block on the top. It's just going to be a little bit more water, because I'm going to lose a bit when we put the insulation boards on the inside. So that's what we'll be doing in a minute, continuing with this, just scalping off a bit of that and then finishing off that dig. That puddle is from the waste from the drum. Can't wait till that goes either. Delivery wise, I had 2 big deliveries today. 2 pallets of stuff. One weighs 300 kilos and the other weighs 250 kilos. Nuts. So, copins. Look at that, 317 kilos. So that's on my copins. And this is the tiles. These are the tiles that are going to be going on the front and side of the pond. With me flexible standard tile adhesive in grey. Bit of a glimpse. No one knows what they are yet. Well, a couple of people that have been over have seen it. Goddamn skip. So that's where it's at. I'm proper stressed though. What doesn't help is building a pond when you've got a pond, or modifying a pond when you've got a pond and you don't have anywhere to put the fish comfortably, and or Carnage. Really, if I'd disposed of all this soil first time around when I built the pond, I wouldn't be in this position. I did think when I built it originally, hindsight's an amazing thing, I should have put a shed here and had everything in the shed, but we didn't do that. I don't like making things easy, because, you know, what's the point of making stuff easy? Might as well make it more carnage. And hopefully you'll see tomorrow, Sunday night, Sunday morning probably, as long as I can get it edited. Had the Kitsuri out yesterday. I didn't do a ton of filming with Frank. He popped over to give me a hand. We had the Kitsuri out. Wait till tomorrow. I won't talk about it now. We'll have a look tomorrow and see what you think. But on the whole, fish are looking alright. I had a bit of an attempted spawning the other day, and as such, the little Achievas bashed its eye, I presume, on the skimmer. It's taken a little bit of skin off the top of its head. Silly old thing. There it is. I don't know if you'll be able to see. There, look, just on the side of its blooming head. But on the whole, everyone's looking alright, as they normally do-ish. So yeah, the next biggest worry is getting everybody out into their temporary home, which should be starting next week at some point. And I'm going to put them up this end of the garden, outside, out of mind, sort of. Obviously this portion of the garage has got electric, so it's easy to plug in. It's out of the way, so I'm not going to damage anything or drop anything or split anything, so I'm just going to pop the pool in here, obviously with my Easy Pod, and I'm going to put the shower on the edge of it as well, just so I can keep that alive, and then seamlessly move it over and keep the biological stuff alive on the shower as well, which will help me out no end, because obviously I'll be starting with fresh water in the whole pond, so I can't save it all. Now we'd put 3,000, or near on 3,000 gallons. So that's where we're at. So I'm going to just go in and get my scabs on and continue digging over there, really. I'll catch you later, and I'll no doubt pick you back up, have a bit of a moan, and just complete carnage. But you know, we'll get there. No doubt I'll be looking back on it in a couple of months' time, maybe even mid-July, when everything's hopefully done and finished. There's a couple of things that aren't going to be done. The wall that's along the back here, I'm not sure what I'm going to clad that with yet. So probably just going to paint it black for now until I decide. I've been looking at some cladding ideas, some different kind of stuff, but geez, expensive, the stuff I like. So we'll just see how we go with it just being black, and then I can decide at a later date if there's any money left in the budget. And I've been spending money hand over fist at the minute. Hey ho. Right, it's not going to get done. I'm going to go inside, get changed, get digging. Catch you in a bit. It's getting to the point where it's going to be the last supper for them. See, I'm planning on me temporary pools coming Sunday. Today's Thursday. I'm probably not going to feed them for 3 days, which means if I want the fish to be out Tuesday, Saturday could be the last time I'm going to feed them. I'm not going to feed them for 3 days, hopefully, so they've passed everything, and we'll lessen the load on the temporary pond with fish waste, just to hopefully keep the parameters in check. I'm not expecting an easy ride, so hopefully we can get everything we need to get done and it goes smoothly, so then I can get them back in sharpish. Probably not, because that's never the way it works, is it? So yeah, so another couple of days bits of food, and then after that it's just gonna starve. They'll be fine. And with regards to all the other bits and bobs, I'll be honest with you, work has been off the hook this week. We're having an absolutely unbelievable week. We've got work coming out of our ears. We are just, you know, smashing it at the minute. It's why the weather's good. So as such, a lot of me project here has been on hold. I started to make a channel for me wire. That's as far as I've got. It's not quite deep enough either. That was just the start. But I've had an absolute ton more of deliveries. Here's me pipe. This is the waste pipe I'm going to use for my wastewater. Just 1.5 inch flexible solvent welded stuff. Can't even remember where I got it or how much it was. 40, 50 quid. I'm just spending money like it's going out of fashion. That's the way we do it in the koi world, isn't it? So that's the cable that I'm going to run up. The pipe I'm just going to either just under the fence, hopefully the other side, which is under the hedge, all the way along here, and then it can pop out there and go into, that's an open drain there, nice and easy. Yeah, so I want to get this little channel dug for the cable, and then I'll need to get rid of the excess soil pile. Just ridiculous, absolute joke. Then I've actually finished digging as far as I can do the extra foundation-y part over here. That's all dug now, other than the bit from this way, that way. Again, the amount of mud that just come out of this, chasing off that bit and then getting all that out. Gonna have a bash at getting rid of some of that while I've got a half empty skip to get that rid of that lot. I'm trying to be positive, but it's just a bit difficult when there's 1,000,001 jobs to do. And you're not doing, I'm not doing that day in, day out. I am trying to do my normal day job and do all of this. It's absolutely unbelievable. I could have done with probably a week off just to get some stuff sorted. But you know, that's just the way it is. If it was easy, everyone would have done it. So yeah, other than an absolute boatload of stuff being delivered, which is not exciting to look at, I've had all my electrical stuff delivered, some lights, switches, more cable for bits and bobs, plug sockets. There's going to be stuff I've forgotten, but that's what we're going to do. I've a few little alterations that I've made to my electric thing, which I'll explain when the pond's done in a few weeks, and you'll see. Hopefully my Sparky mate can get all that sorted, no problem. I'm going to spend this weekend, I'm going to clear all my aces and my potted stuff. I don't know where I'm going to put them. I'll probably up the back end of the garden somewhere, just out of the way, just so they're out of the way so we don't damage them. Obviously we're going to make a right mess down there, smashing that lot out. Well, I'm not, Lee will be. Getting rid of that lot, and then finishing, because I need to put in the blue water pipe as well. That's going to be fun. The outside tap is just there, so I'm going to run it down. That bit there's okay, it's mud, but then it's concrete, so I'm going to see if I can grind a bit of that out to get it underneath here, move a bit of this, get it as near over there as possible, and then just deal with the last little bit. Unless I go that way, I've got plenty. I'll cook it that way so everything goes in that end then. I haven't really thought about that. I'm thinking about everything else. So yeah, still an absolute boatload of stuff to do. Mainly lugging stuff around and digging holes again. But I'm a bit nervous because Wednesday it's all going to start kicking off with proper building stuff. None of this namby-pamby stuff that I've been doing for weeks on end. So this will probably be the last time you see it looking like this. The next time I pick the GoPro up for a diary, it will be a shell, literally. Say goodbye to it. Served its purpose for the last 10 years. Made tons of mistakes this time round, but hopefully, well, that time round, hopefully next time round with the rebuild can iron out 99% of stuff. Exciting times, nervous times, skint times ahead. So yeah, so thanks for watching this week. It's good to pick it back up eventually, the GoPro. There's a video coming out tomorrow, which I think I mentioned earlier in the week. Frank popped up, give me a hand to look at the Kitsuri, so keep an eye out tomorrow morning, 8 AM Sunday for that. And that's it. I'll catch you probably next week. Don't know. I'm going to say yes. There'll be something next week. I don't know what exactly, because there'll be a lot going on. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you next week and I'll see you soon. Actually, I might as well, while I'm here, just show you some of the stuff I've got.